Hello, wonderful people. I want to make a video about this scene from Rocky 3. I think it really shows the struggle of the modern man and how there's way too much of the masculine. Right, Apollo Creed, I think he's relatively positive, but in this scene he goes more to the negative. And here in the scene, it's only Adrian that shows us that love is the answer. Love gets Rocky back on his feet. Right. And this is where we see Rocky lose his edge. Let's watch.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready? Set? Yeah. Go! Come on! Stay! Come on! Come on!
Come on! You can't win, Rock. Hell, you ain't been hungry since you won that belt. He'll knock you into tomorrow, Rock.
We see, look at those eyes. Right, this is where I think Sylvester Stallone does such a great job expressing. See, you see the deadness in the eyes, right? And the whole theme of Rocky 3 is right, Eye of the Tiger. Keeps talking about like getting your edge back, but we also have to understand what does it mean to lose your edge, right? We see Rocky's flashback with his loss, like he lost uh, the world championship title. He got obliterated not only physically but also mentally, right? Because also Mick, his trainer, died, and there was no one really to comfort him. You know, especially at that day and age, like to talk about your feelings. Can you imagine? But still, it's affecting him, and it's affecting his training. Look, he doesn't have that edge, and we're gonna see Apollo reacting more in the negative masculine. And we're gonna see Adrian saving him. So let's continue.
What's the matter? It's over. It's all over. What's the matter with you?
See, so maybe Apollo is right in this context. That yeah, it's over because Rocky doesn't have his edge, right? But it's not like over as in like the game is up, right? He even asks, "What's the matter with you?" Right? But not like in a loving way, but in a accusative way. And this is what we see a lot with disempowered men. Especially, I dealt with it too. Like if I was quote unquote failing or not succeeding, like I was failing in school, it'd be like, "What's the matter with you? What's wrong? What's wrong with you?" But that's not gonna heal anything, right? You're gonna be just like Rocky, like lost, apathetic. And luckily, he has his beautiful partner Adrian, his wife, to help him out. And let's watch that scene.
Can I talk to you? I want to ask you something important, and I want you to tell me the truth.
What?
Why'd you come here?
want it no more.
It's over because you want it to be over. I'm glad.
I do.
It's just, you've never quit anything since I've known you.
I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, what happened? How did everything that was so good get so bad?
What's so bad? Tell me, what?
I wrecked everything by not thinking for myself. I mean, why couldn't Mickey tell me where I was really at right from the start? He didn't have to carry me and lie to me and make me think I was better than I really was when I wasn't.
He never lied.
Those fights weren't right. They weren't, Adrian. I never fought anybody who was all in their prime. I was always some angle to hold on to the title longer than I should have had it. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying here?
I understand, but you've got to understand that he loved you and that was his job, protecting you.
Look, that protecting don't help nothing. It only makes things worse. You wake up after a few years thinking you're a winner, but you're not. You're really a loser. And so we wouldn't have had the title as long. So what? At least it would have been real, Adrian.
It was real.
Nothing is real if you don't believe in who you are. I don't believe in myself no more. Don't you understand? When a fighter don't believe, that's it. He's finished. It's over. That's it.
That's...
Just want to interject here. You see, even because in the material world, in Rocky 3, Rocky's already super successful. He's got tons of money. If you saw the second film, he got money from the first fight, but he blew it because he didn't know it. But he grew as a character. Now he's more financially sound. And we see a core wound from Rocky is this feeling of being a loser, of being a bum. In the first movie, Rocky was 30. He was like this what we call leg breaker for a local mob. He was someone we'd write off, and he felt awful about himself. And it's like no matter what he does, he doesn't believe in it, right? I'm 100% sure those 10 people that came up to him, maybe like Mick said, they were like someone like Apollo, but still, like they were fighters, right? He wants to discredit himself so much and just write himself off. But here, we're going to see how Adrian is going to use love to heal this core wound about himself. Let's continue.
That is it!
Why don't you tell me the truth?
What are you putting me through, Adrian? You want to know the truth? The truth is I don't want to lose what I got. In the beginning, I didn't care about what happened to me. I go in the ring, I get busted up. I didn't care. But now there's you, there's the kid. I don't want to lose what I got.
What do we have that can't be replaced? What? A house. We got cars. We got money. We got everything but the truth. What's the truth, damn it?
I'm afraid, all right?
And see, this is what Adrian does, right? Because also Rocky in the previous movies is not like 100% honest with himself, right? He wasn't ready to face this truth about himself, that he's afraid, right? Afraid of losing everything. But it takes Adrian actually looking at him and say, "Hey, Rocky, what's wrong? What's going on here? Let's get at the core of the issue."
Want to hear me say it? You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid, too. There's nothing wrong with being afraid.
There is. For me, there is.
Why, you're human, aren't you?
Look, I don't know what I am. All I know is I'm a liar. And because of that, Mickey ain't here no more.
You didn't push him into anything. He was a grown man and he did what he had to do. And you have no right to feel guilty for what happened. You don't. You were a champion, and you did what you were expected to do. And you did what I and everybody else thought you should do. And you want to tell me that those fights weren't real, that you were carried? Well, I don't believe it. It doesn't matter what I believe, because you're the one that's got to carry that fear around inside you. Afraid that everybody's going to take things away. Afraid you're going to be remembered as a coward. That you're not a man anymore. Well, none of it's true. But it doesn't matter if I tell you. It doesn't matter, because you're the one that's got to settle it. Get rid of it. Because when all the smoke is cleared and everyone's through chanting your name, it's just going to be us. And you can't live like this. We can't live like this. Because it's going to bother you for the rest of your life. Look what it's doing to you now.
Oh man, that was so powerful, right? And it goes what I sing with my videos, right? Like, you have to deal with the fear yourself. You have to deal with this darkness inside of you. No one else can do it. And with this lie, Like, look, he has the evidence. Everyone outside of him and say, you beat those 10 people. You defended your championship, your title 10 times. That's amazing. But he is so critical about himself. He doesn't believe it, right? And this is what Adrian's saying. Like, you gotta love yourself, man. You have to accept who you are. Like, no one else can do it for you, right? Because these material things, they're temporary. But this real thing, this love, this is what we really have. Let's keep going.
Paula thinks you can do it. So do I. But you gotta want to do it for the right reasons. Not for the guilt over Mickey. Not for the people. Not for the title. Not for money or me. But for you. Just you. Just you alone.
And if I lose?
And you lose. But at least you lose with no excuses. No fear. And I know you can live with that.
How'd you get so tough?
I live with a fighter.
Ah, such a beautiful scene. And what Adrian is saying, like, you have to have faith in yourself. You have to do it for the right reasons, not out of guilt, not out of the shame. You're fighting for yourself, right? For the man in the mirror, right? Not about the material things. This is why Rocky's not really a boxing movie. It's about personal transformation. And we see Rocky in all stages of his life. This is where he's successful, but he's afraid of losing his success, right? But he sees the battle is truly just within.
I really love you. I love
you. Right, and we see now Rocky has got his edge back, right? And this is the energy that pushes him forward to start, of course, doing his training and going well, right? But Apollo didn't have those tools, right? This is like the contemporary masculine we have. We don't have that divine feminine, the true eternal love to keep us going forward, right? But this is what Rocky is showing us how important it is, right? It's not so much the physical, right? This part is important too, like the nice montage, working out, everything. But this is just as important, right? This love. Right? I hope Rocky 3 showed you guys you gotta love yourselves, you gotta have faith in yourself. Right? It's really important. All right. I think that's good. Let me know what you thought about this video. All right. May the Holy Spirit light up your path wherever it takes you. All right. Take care.